I'm Jackie Flagg, and I've been here since 1985.
And I'm Scott DeLucy, and I've been here first time 1958.
I am retired retail. I used to own Jackie's Toys and Books. Had it for 33 years.
And I still work, even though I should be retired. I work for Brian Broadcasting.
He's the infomaniac.
I'm an infomaniac. I had the opportunity through the radio station to try Roadhouse because I felt like I wanted to have some sort of cardio workout. I talked to people who work at the station who had done this, kind of the family feel of it, the gang feel of it, but there's some individual things that you have to do to be successful. And so it was not, I've never done anything like it before, so I decided to give it a try.
And I went because of him. He was raving about it so much and so happy with it that I thought I'd give it a try. And I guess I've been here about 6 months now.
I had done some low impact workout, and I don't know that I felt like I was having much success. I did just get some core strength out of it, but I wasn't sweating. My heart rate wasn't going up. So I didn't know if I was doing myself any good. Come here, my heart rate's up, I sweat, I feel like I'm doing myself some good.
I had no goals. I didn't know what to expect. As a result of having been here, I'm much more limber than I used to be. Much more limber, which is really nice. Finishing the class.
Yeah, the feeling of accomplishment, there's no doubt there's some days, whether it's cold or I'm tired, that I just, gosh, but I make the commitment to do it, and like any other commitment, when you fulfill it, you feel good.
Mine would be, don't have your expectations be so high at the beginning, like the person next to you who's been rowing for years, because you're not going to be there at the very beginning.
Try not to compare yourself to other people. Go ahead and try to set a goal for yourself, but get through that first class, and most importantly, get through that second class. When you do that, then I think it really can make a difference. I know how I've changed is that I interact with other people who are in the class now, and I didn't even do that when I first started coming here. Came in, did my work, turned around and left. But over time, you get a chance to feel like a community. And that's kind of neat.
Ending the class.
I know I'm going to get a workout that's done in 45 minutes. That's how long it takes. And that the instructors have always got a plan for us to get there. And even though you don't want to feel like it individually on some days, you do it because you do it as a group. And that's the instructors that make a difference there.
Well, for me, it's definitely the flexibility. I mean, I can now touch my toes with no problem, which I couldn't do at all. The other thing is that although I walk a lot, like around the neighborhood and all, going up the stairs, I was out of breath by the time I got to the top of the stairs, especially if I had to do 2 or 3 times in a row. And I don't have that issue now.
I'm a lot more flexible. I mean, I'm over 70 years old, and that's the first thing I said, I think, when I talked to Michelle on the phone. Now, I'm 70, and she said, that's fine. And I wasn't exactly sure if that was true, but it is. I've lost weight, and that's been part of it. And so I feel better than I have probably in the last 25 years. And Row House is part of that.
That was when we got married, so.
Actually, I was thinner when we got married, and then, you're married, and that kind of stuff happened. Yeah. I also have to tell you, because she may not mention this herself, when she first got here, she really couldn't lean forward and strap her feet in. She was rolling unstrapped the whole time, which just freaked me out. I couldn't imagine doing that. But now she straps in like everybody else, and that's because of the flexibility she's got. And then talking about that kind of success is pretty cool.
I really do enjoy coming here. I enjoy the classes and the instructors. They're helpful. Especially at the beginning when they saw that I was having an issue with something, they would come up during class to help me with whatever the issue was.
You get a chance to perform as part of a team, but you also get a chance to perform individually. And the idea that there is an instructor always there, they watch, they see what you need to do. I do want to put a plug in for stroke class, because I find that to be the best time that I spend here, because then I can really kind of learn things, even though I've rowed a lot, that the stroke class teaches me things that I didn't use before. I was 68 and overweight when I came here. I thought I could do this 2 times a week. Quite often I do it 4 times a week. I wouldn't be doing that unless it really worked for me. I could see the difference.
I've done exercise classes and I didn't enjoy it. They were mostly with younger people, like college students, and I felt really out of place. But here, the age mixture is so wonderful that even though they're young people, there are people who are actually older than we are, and they're plugging right along like we are. So I think that's one of the best advantages, especially in this town.